So in the past, we talked about the worst anime power rankings of all time by Fiction Horizon. You already know they were talking about their top 50 strongest anime characters of all time ranked, and a few months have passed. I see a lot in the comments, people were talking about Feathering, Anos, Rimuru, where were they? Maybe they're here now. Who knows, because Fiction Horizon actually dropped an updated list. Now it is not only the top 50, but it is the top 70 strongest anime characters of all time, and it is ranked. I know a lot of you guys had questions on whether it was ranked or not. It's ranked. Now going into this list, I have no idea what to expect, but hopefully it is better than the last time. Let's get right into it. At number 70, Fiction Horizon went with Madara Uchiha, which only says to me that there's an issue with this list. Because even though this is not 10 Tails Madara, at least I don't think so if we're looking at the picture, Madara being at the bottom of this list must mean that there should be some crazy characters ahead. Because we're talking about somebody that has access to the Rinnegan, the Sharingan, one of the greatest Uchiha of all time, took down the entire Shinobi Alliance, caused the 4th Great Ninja War. Are you serious? He is the lowest rank on this list? I better be seeing some characters I have never seen in my entire life. That's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah. This list is looking trash already. At number 69, they went with Ayato from Tokyo Ghoul. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Didn't Kaneki body Ayato? First of all, what Kagune has Ayato shown that could be able to keep up with Madara? I just want to know, because we know it can shoot a couple of projectiles here or there, but Kaneki clearly was like, listen, you're Toka's brother, I'm gonna hold off on you, I don't even want to try to kill you. Clearly, Kaneki beat him while holding back. The fact that Ayato is making it above Madara on this list only says to me that Fiction Horizon is already testing me. At number 68, Fiction Horizon went with Tetsuo Shima from Akira. Definitely an interesting pick here. Tetsuo should definitely be much higher considering he's one of the greatest espers in all of anime. Had the power to pretty much destroy an entire city, leveled it with the power of Akira. Are you kidding me? The fact that Tetsuo is this low, I have a lot of questions to ask. Like, what is Fiction Horizon on? What are they doing? How is this list already looking worse than the top 50 that was already in dangerous shape? These are the questions I have to ask, because Tetsuo should definitely be, if we're looking at the rate of the list right now, at least in the top 20. Oh yeah, this list is atrocious, and I mean it. Gon is sitting at number 67, Fiction Horizon? Is that really what we're gonna do? What version of Eren 10 Gyoko? I have not seen any form of Gon that can box with Madara. And I love a doggone. I think a doggone is a beast. Obviously, we saw what happened to Pito, but we're talking about Madara Uchiha. If you're putting Madara Uchiha at 70, Gon cannot be here. It doesn't make any sense. At number 66, Fiction Horizon went with Meruem. I'm not terribly mad with this pick because Meruem should be over Gon, but I'm confused at the placing about the characters underneath Meruem. But you know what? It's Fiction Horizon. Let's just move forward. I think that Meruem, especially if you're talking about post Rose Bomb Meruem, there's a lot to discuss there because Meruem is one of the greatest Nen users in the Hunter x Hunter verse. I mean, he was boxing with Netero pretty much as his first real opponent. At number 65, Fiction Horizon went with Turles. Are we serious? I mean, he was literally eating the fruit of the divine tree. He was taking a power boost mid-fight. Anybody that's going to need a power boost to box against base Goku, I mean, you clearly are not where you need to be, but I guess in respect to this ranking so far, Turles, I guess, is around this part. At number 64, Fiction Horizon went with Gojo from JJK. Interesting. I think when we're talking about domain expansion, Gojo may be a little bit higher, but because Turles is so low, the list is already convoluted. I don't know what's happening anymore, but would Gojo technically be in the 60s? I better be seeing some crazy stuff going on, people. I'm not seeing Feathery and I'm not seeing Anos or anything like that. Gojo should be much higher. At number 63, Fiction Horizon went with Yorichi from Demon Slayer. Clearly, this is manga Demon Slayer. This was a highly ranked opponent for Muzan. If you're gonna give Yorichi Muzan level around there, obviously you can make a case, but is Muzan level Gojo level? Is Muzan level Madara level? These are the questions that we should be asking. Clearly he's not. So I don't understand what we're really doing here, Fiction Horizon, but you know, it is what it is. At number 62, Fiction Horizon went with Jotaro, and I think this is a low ball. Jotaro's Star Platinum stand is already one of the most precise, one of the craziest stands we have seen in the JoJo verse. Not only can it stop time, but it can attack and defend on an elite level. You're telling me that Jotaro should be this low? Jotaro should be in the top 50s automatically. What? Kaba is at 61? This is low. This is very, very low for Kaba. We have to understand that when you're talking about characters from the Dragon Ball Super universe, you have to clearly scale properly. The Dragon Ball Super universe is not the same as the Demon Slayer universe. The fact that Yoriichi is only one little smidge below Kaba, clearly there's something going on. Because Kaba was able to achieve a Super Saiyan transformation after he was training with Vegeta and Vegeta was teaching him some things. We know that Kaba is not obviously the strongest of Universe 6. You know, Caulifla is there, Kale is there, but Kaba is definitely on his way up. We cannot have Kaba this low if we're gonna be putting characters that should be higher on the low scale. Fiction Horizon, you can't be serious. Nana Shimura is at number 60. Are we serious over Kaba? We understand she was the All Might before All Might. We understand they have the one for all quirk, but if there's something we know about the one for all quirk is that it compounds. So the person that has it before you is generally not going to be as powerful as the next candidate. For someone to say that All Might has surpassed the greatness of a Nana Shimura, that would not be a crazy thing to say. If Nana is above Kaba, is All Might above Goku? What's happening? Okay, some sense is coming up here. Fiction Horizon went with Cell at number 59. You know, as long as it's not Cell Max from the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, I'm alright with this. Obviously, Cell is somewhere around the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan level. Clearly, he was not on that level, but he can still contend to some degree. He has the power to blow up the entire planet, so we can understand that as well. Cell is at least planetary, but there are characters that are way too close to him who are not. This is egregious as it gets. I spoke about this on numerous occasions, but when we talk about the 7 Deadly Sins universe, and we talk about the power of chaos, I believe that the power of chaos is actually one of the craziest power systems of all anime. It's in that realm because you can control reality, you can warp reality, you can warp time, you can warp it's something that it's a power that's so great that even the great Merlin, one of the greatest magic users in all of anime, was having an issue trying to understand this power, trying to compete with this power. Now we know that this power belongs in the hands of a King Arthur, and Arthur is scraping his way to make it out of the top 60. Barely just made it out of the top 60. He's in the low 50s, the very, very bottom low 50s. I'm telling you right now, guys, I'm telling you right now, this list better have, it better be Whis's thumb, Whis's left finger, right finger. I don't know. If there's, how many characters are boxing with King Arthur? Are we serious? I get it. At number 57, Fiction Horizon went with Makarov, the guild master, the leader of the fairy tale guild, has access to fairy law. We get all of this. Makarov can box. He's obviously an elite mage in the fairy tale verse, but he's not beating Turles. He's not beating Madara. I just, you know, there's certain things that we have to come back and say, hold on, we're doing too much. Probably should be on this list, but should be in the 60s, respectfully. Again, at number 56, Fiction Horizon went with another fairy tale character in August. We respect August. Obviously, one of the Spring 12, boxed with guild arts. We understand this. August is nobody to sleep on. But is August really this high when you're talking about the amount of characters that were getting lowballed prior to this number 56 rank? Oh yeah, I'm not doing this. I can't do this.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
What do y'all want me to say? And this is really me just asking, you know, Fiction Horizon and just, how do you guys make a rank, a top 50? It was horrendous. That horrendous top 50 is looking like gold compared to what's happening right now. How do you watch Attack on Titan? Look at what Mikasa has brought into the series. We get it. She's an Ackerman. She's one of the greatest bodyguards that Eren could ever ask for. I will never disrespect Mikasa's ability to box with the ODM equipment. We get what she can do. But there are characters that she is ranked over that would never, ever even blink at the sight of her. The moment she's in their verse, she's getting bodied. How is she ranked this high over certain characters we just named? I'm only doing this for y'all at this point. I'm only doing this for y'all. No way! No way! No way! No way! No! Nah, I refuse to believe this. I refuse to believe this. There's no way. There's no way. Whis is at 54. There's no way, man. There's no way. There is no way. Whis is an angel. Clearly stronger than Beerus, who happens to be a god of destruction. Fiction Horizon, you mean to tell me there are 53 anime characters over Whis? Yeah, show them to me. Show them to me. I better see some crazy stuff I have never seen in my life. Show them to me. Y'all love Fairy Tail? Y'all love Irene is boxing with Whis. Who would have thought? Urza stocks are now through the roof. Hurry up, buy today. Clearly, because Urza is this powerful, right? Urza and Irene, obviously, you know, the bloodline, we get all of this. Irene is a great fighter in the Fairy Tail verse. Let's not act like Irene wasn't struggling with people that wouldn't even blink, wouldn't even have a breath or a chance against Whis. You're putting Irene above Whis. Who made this list? Fiction Horizon, whoever made this list, y'all need to have a meeting. Y'all need to have a talk. This cannot go on. When I say I'm confused, people, I'm really trying to hold myself together because this was published on the internet. Like, this was an actual list that somebody's made and said it was ranked. And I know there's people out there saying, though, I mean, maybe they're trolling because Ymir at 52, but it's not even like this. Really makes no sense at all. Ymir was the previous holder of the Jaw Titan, but I don't know. Oh man. The Grand Priest is at 51. I don't know who's in this 50. I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't even know what day it is. Maybe when I read King Arthur's part, he used the power of chaos and changed reality. So now in this alternate universe that we're in, controlling this entire thing, maybe this makes sense somewhere else. But not in this planet, not on Earth. This is the craziest thing. This is the craziest article I've ever read. Grand Priest, up there with the Omni King in that realm. How? You're in Grand Zeno's royal personal guard. You're one of the greatest. You're the leader of the angels. You're Whis' pappy. And you're ranked at 51. And they put Shenron at 50, which clearly we spoke of. I don't know if this list is gonna start looking like the previous 50. I don't know what's happening here. This is horrible. This is bad. So it's already looking like they are continuing off with the previous top 50 for the rest of this. It doesn't look like they made any changes. I mean, this is just a horrible showing. But look at this. It's the same exact list as the previous top 50. Beerus is still at 23. The show debunks this. Beerus is sitting 30 spots over Whis. If you guys want to see the top 50, you can watch the other video, but I'm not going through that again. They decided to add another 20 to that previous 50, and it is absolutely awful. Fiction Horizon, do better. I mean, this is horrible stuff, deplorable stuff. Do better.